All right, all right. Thank you, musician. Thank y'all, musician. Thank y'all. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It is an afternoon check-in with the Arch. Yes, it is an afternoon check-in. And around this time of the month, YouTube, that's where they start playing with your So if y'all can, make sure you thumbs up. I'm not gonna send out any personal notifications. I need to save those for tonight. So yeah, I'm not gonna do personal invites because I do need to save those for tonight. All right. Yes. Hello, Tyesse. That gate is closed. Okay. The gate is closed. Okay. Are you asking me, is the gate closed? I'm yeah, it's closed. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Hello, Tyson Top Squad. That gate is closed. Okay, the gate is closed. Okay. Did I miss? Did I miss something? Okay. All right. Top Squad, can you do me a big favor? I see the gate is closed for real. I see the gate is closed for real. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I see the gate is closed for real. I mean, I have my regular gate up. Is there another gate? Is there a gate behind me? I hear Crystal Marshall in my ear. I hear Antonio in my ear. I hear Crystal Marshall. I can hear Crystal Marshall's voice, a real voice. Uh stop, Valerie. Ain't nobody over here. Mm-mm. Oh my God, the subscribers only mode. Okay, yeah, we always have subscribers. We always have subscribers mode always on. To Wayner Cleveland. Yeah, we always have that on. Every live we have that on. Is that a woman or a woman? Okay. Yeah, we always have that on. Okay. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is hump day. It's on for longer than usual. It is on long for longer than usual. Sometimes I do 5 hours. I base it on how long I intend to stay. Yeah, I base it on how long I don't plan to stay more than an hour, so I put it on 1 hour. If I'm doing an evening show, I may put it on 3 hours or 2 hours. Is this your first time noticing the gate was? Is this your first time noticing that you're a woman? Okay, to Warner. Okay, is this your first time ever noticing the subscribers only mode? Is this your first time noticing it? Is today your first time noticing it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing something. It could be. Oh, see, where, brother? It's my first time really seeing noting that. Okay, okay, all right. I just got your message on Harold. Harold, Harold. I am trying not to read Miss Mama's out for filth because I'm trying my best not to read her. Uh, I was over there. I was over there early. I saw your comments. Do Harold know I'm live? I'm live, brother. Hold on. Oh, okay, let me see. I just think that um excuse me for the pause, y'all. I just think Donnie, I read his statement, and the statement was through the attorney. I understand your statement and all that stuff, but thank you, Linda McGuire, for $10.77. For those that may be working and may be busy and may not be privy to what's going on, you may have just caught up with all the news cycle. There's a man accusing Donnie McClurkin of SARAP, all kinds of stuff, grooming, and he did share email. He shared an email with Donnie McClurkin, basically said allegedly um, that I'm a dirty old man. I feel like a dirty old man, or something to that nature, y'all. And so they say Donnie McClurkin's over there in the comments over there on his post, talking, praying for people. the black church, the black church, in many cases, is not safe for certain marginalized communities. It's just not safe. It does a number on you. That's the only way I can describe it. The black church, for some people in marginalized communities, is not a safe space. When we start talking about ex-gay ministries, deliverance ministries, and stuff like that, when it comes to sexuality, we got to be clear. These are not safe spaces. They do a very, very harmful job when it comes to women. What we see what's going on with Carrie Bryant, um, and gay people. What we see what's going on with a lot of these cases right now. Church, the black church is one of the bedrocks for the black community because it was one of the factors in the Underground Railroad. It was one of the factors in the Civil Rights Movement. It was one of the factors that helped people during the HIV/AIDS crisis. So the church, well, let me clarify something. When I say the HIV/AIDS crisis, there were certain ministries, like my spiritual father's ministry, that were places that people could go to and get help. So want to clarify that. But right now people are really, really dealing with a lot in society, and you should be able to go someplace and find solace, refuge, a safe place to heal or discover God, um, to the best of your understanding. Get clearing, get understanding. All that stuff should be available, but oftentimes we have the exact opposite. People are wounded, people are mortally spiritually wounded, and they wind up having to leave. And now they're even calling into question whether church hurt is a real thing. you know hmm yeah, might want to sit down somewhere and let his, well, I mean, he released a legal statement, Stephanie and Cheryl. He released his legal statement, and you know when you release a statement, the vast majority of the people over there I saw, they're operating out of church dogma. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a whiff of that a whiff of that leaf blower. I don't know how they smell that gasoline all day. I'm waiting to see. Is he gone? Okay, that was the landscaper, y'all. I apologize for some of the pauses. What was I saying? Yeah, you just, that's why you just have to really understand that when it comes to your healing, when it comes to your deliverance, when it comes to whatever, you need, you got to really you got to take it by the hands and grab it for yourself. And, sometimes you have to figure it out solo bolo. Sometimes you may not be able to go and get the help you need from places that you should be able to go to. I got the windows open, and baby, listen, I don't know how them landscapers be spilling that gasoline like that all day. Yeah. Hey, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, overseer, where? Yeah, it's just, we just got to be very mindful, Ty Squad. We have to be very mindful. Got to be very mindful to take what you've been told. You got to base that on, your life experience. You got to be able to decipher, dissect, dismantle narratives, dogma, theological perspectives. And, some people just don't do that. Some people don't do that. Some people take everything at face value and they take what the pastor say as gospel. That's what they do. They hear what the pastor says, and that's enough for them. A lot of these ministries, a lot of these ministers, pastors, they count on people not critically thinking. The church works best when you're not a critical thinker. It just does. Some of the, religious dogma, it works best if you are not a critical thinker. It just does. So I say to everybody, just be mindful. Really, really be mindful of everything that you have been told, everything that you have learned. I say when you hit 21, you should do a reboot and a reset on your spiritual journey, your spiritual teachings that you've been taught as a kid. As soon as you become an adult, you need to really start processing information, and what you've been told, you have to process that now as an adult. Because we were made to go to church, we were raised in the church, grandmama took us, mama took us, and that's how we got our knowledge of Bible, our knowledge of scripture, our knowledge of God. And every church, is different. So when you become an adult, that doesn't mean you're supposed to, forget everything, all the moral and all of your morals and all of the good teachings that you were brought up under. But you need to do a grand reassessment, a grand rebooting once you become an adult. Because some of y'all came through cults and didn't know it. You'll catch that on the way home. Some of you were over there in cults and didn't know it. They don't. You will become the black sheep if you ask too many questions, Stephanie. Yeah, they don't want you asking too many questions. So you have to do a reboot, a reset. Now they're mad because they're upset. The orthodoxy of the black church. Now they're upset because people are finding alternative ways to God. Now they don't like that. They don't like no. It's either Christianity or nothing. Christianity or bust. Happy Wednesday, Crystal Marie. Some of those behaviors church women inflicted was trauma, and it has taken years. Yeah. Look at that lady. What's her name? What's that lady name? Mother Kelly. People excuse that. They excuse it, talking about she's hilarious. She's funny. She is. There's one of those in every church. There are people that have been spiritually wounded to this very day from their childhood, dealing with people like Mother Kelly. Attorney Waits means that some aren't able to profit as much as they have. Well, yeah. When you start talking about alternative paths, now you're affecting their buckets. That's the real problem. People, Kim Burrell, because she can do these repetitive runs. Like, if you've heard one Kim Burrell run, I swear you've heard them all. Can she sing? Yes. Is she gifted? Yes. But is she's calmed down in as of late, but is there a toxic spirit that resides in her? Yes, it does. Like I said, lately, she has not been in the news cycle. You know, people make excuses for people because of their talent, because of their looks. You know, she's horrid. She's horrid, and there is no checks and balances. And it's not a Kojic thing. I don't want people to think I'm just picking on Kojic. There are Mother Kellys in every major denomination. And if there's no checks and balances, who's going to step up and say, ma'am, that's inappropriate. You're hurting people. You're wounding people. We know a Mother Kelly in every church. We know a Kim Burrell in every church. We do. If we are to be truthful about it. Everybody's inboxing me tea and stories about Donnie McClurkin in the last 24 or 48 hours. It's almost like they needed this story to come out for them to be able to open up and just say what they needed to say. Everybody's just opening up. Things they've seen, things they've experienced personally. You know? Donnie, you can say it's a lie, you know, and those people over there are more likely than not to believe you, you know, because they experience you in a different way, right? So you can say it's a lie. And let me see if I can break this down for y'all a little bit better. We are aware that there are people that come out and tell bold-faced lies, you know, and lie on people. We've seen everything from the Duke lacrosse case to Tawana Brawley, Jussie Smollett. So we're not in a bubble when it comes to people telling bold-faced lies, you know. But everybody ain't lying. You know, everybody's not lying on you. And so I said it with the Jake's case. I think Dwayne Youngblood's problem was he was a registered sex offender. A lot of people stopped right there with everything. They didn't want to hear nothing else. They stopped at he's a registered sex offender and he has repeatedly offended and abused young people. So right there was no moving forward with the conversation. And like I said, when everything started kind of like coming together and you know, and Tyrone Blackburn, as problematic as he is in his personal life and his legal life, when he started talking about, you know, Brandon Coleman and talking about, you know, gathering other, you know, alleged victims, then the next thing you know, the case was, you know, dismissed. That's what happened. That's facts. That ain't even exaggeration. And to date, we have not gotten a formal Episcopal letter from T.D. Jakes on the whole scenario. Like, you ain't got to say nothing to us, but it would have been nice if you could have just said something to your congregation as to what happened and what was the motives and what was the reason behind, outside of that sorry, flimsy explanation your attorney gave. It would have been nice for you to say, this is what happened, this is what I did, and this is why I did it. I had Patreon last night at 10 o'clock. So I caught the first part of Larry's conversation about Donnie McClurkin. And then remember, we had to leave and go to Patreon. I had pushed it back 30 minutes to 10 o'clock. And so I did catch the first part of what he was saying, because right when my Patreon started, he was getting ready to, talk about Donnie, Tyler, and Will Smith. And so, but I did hear when Larry said that what the man said in that lawsuit is very similar. Ty, your windows open. Yes, I mopped today. And now I done got a whiff of this gasoline from the landscaper. So it's like I didn't even mop. My windows are open. Oh my God. Now I'm over here with gasoline fumes. Had I known the landscaper was coming, I would have closed the windows, sis. My windows they're open sometimes, but I don't open all three. But today I mopped. You might smell it. I smell it. But it's okay. I'll be okay. You think I should close it? Well, once I close it, then I'm gonna be in here with all the gases in here. But the landscaper already passed by my window, so he's done. I already got my whiff already. But I turned the ceiling fan on, so I'm good to go, sis. I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. What was I saying, y'all? Yeah, he already passed by me already, so he's done on my side. I think he's down there they're going, okay, I'm good. Honey, in LA and in Atlanta and all these cities, we're breathing in all kind of stuff already, honey. Ain't nothing we gonna inhale that we ain't inhale with these allergies, with these trees and bushes. Can't nothing be no worse than springtime in some of these cities. A little gasoline ain't never hurt nobody. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I was watching Larry before I went to Patreon, and yeah. Larry said that, it's very similar to what the guy said in the lawsuit as to what he experienced, something Donnie said to him. And so, Donnie these folks have to come up with, they got to really, 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 really sit down somewhere with themselves and extrapolate all this church dogma and all this stuff that they got going on, and sit with yourself, baby, quietly in the still of the night. Because if not, honey, hold on. Hold on one second. How old is Donnie McClurkin?
66 years old.
Sir, you're 66 years old. You don't have another 60 years left. And, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. You've had recent health issues and stuff. Like, why do people torture themselves? Why are you, sir, you maybe got 10, maybe 20 years left? I don't know. Only God knows that. But like, it's crazy to me. Even when he was on Uncensored and said, I may be lonely for the rest of my life. Why don't you speak that over yourself? He was on Uncensored talking about, yeah, I'm probably going to be lonely and alone for the rest of my days. You are? Who told you that? But the construct, what the problem is hell. They have a problem with hell. That's the problem. Little Richard, his last days, he was sitting there on TBN and CBN, and he was over there. He didn't have no wig on. His hair was kind of thinning. I didn't even recognize Little Richard. He kept talking about hell, and he was over there preaching to them church folks and stuff. It was so sad. It was just really sad. Because they have this fear. They've been told this over and over again. You're going to hell. So then you suppress your sexuality in order to appease God, so you won't go to hell. And you're basically torturing yourself, basically. You better sit in that room and rock back and forth like Maddie Michael in the Women of Brewster Place until something break loose in you. I asked that question on my last show, Stephanie. Hey, Reese. So, you can say, he released a statement through his attorney, I think Donnie and the man can have two different experiences. I do believe that. But I know Donnie is not dumb either. Yeah, y'all can have two different experiences. Yeah, the man can be manipulating consensual sessions, sexual sessions that y'all had. That's probably what happened. In my opinion, y'all probably were sexually doing things. And now he's manipulating what y'all did. And there may be an instance or two where you did do one or two of those things that he said, but now he's categorizing all of it that way. That's why if you're never in these predicaments, if you're never doing any of these things to begin with, you don't have anything to worry about. That's what they do now. A lot of these people, they have a long history of relationships and sessions with you, sexual sessions. And then when Mad Day comes, they take one incident and they spread it over all the incidents that they that one time that you did something wrong, they didn't categorize everything like that. That's called Mad Day. And see, your problem is that you've been running around here screaming and hollering, hooping and hollering about deliverance and the power of deliverance and the power of God. That's your problem. You've been running around here running amok for years, for over 20 years, sitting there confusing. Hey, Naida, sending confusing messages. One moment you're over here saying this, the next minute you're over here saying that. Sometimes you don't even know, if he's going to say the same thing in the same month. Never fool with people that don't have nothing to lose. Tyler Perry. Do I believe Tyler Perry is doing some of the things that's being alleged? Yes, I do. I really do. Do I believe that he has set himself up the way Donald McClurkin has set himself up? Yes, I do. Yeah, I believe that. Did I believe Dwayne Youngblood? Yes, I did. Did I believe Richard Youngblood? Yes, I did. I believe both of them. I did. Yeah, did. If somebody lying on you, somebody lying on your name, you should keep the lawsuit going and take it all the way to the end. If they're lying on you, they're defaming you, run with it all the way to the end. Don't dismiss it. No, don't close it out. Yeah, I believe them. Sure did. I think Tyler Perry has a situation where I think Tyler Perry wields power and uses his power and promises to his advantage. I believe that's what he does. That's my personal opinion. He wields power and he promises things and manipulates that through promises and power. Sex with some people. I believe that. That's my opinion. People start saying, well, this man is a billionaire and he ain't got to do that. He can go get anybody in the world. He could if he wanted to. He don't want anybody in the world. He wants what he wants. He wants what he likes. And I believe Christian Keys was talking about Tyler Perry. I do. Yeah, I do. That's my opinion based on what was presented to me on the internet. I believe Christian Keys was talking about Tyler Perry, but being that he is a coward and scary, he couldn't give his sound. But now he has more chutzpah about a damn slop bucket ass TV show that's highly entertaining, but won't be remembered 25 years from now. He has more energy and to discuss a damn show that comes on BET Plus than he did about the whole scenario that happened to him when he was laying in bed drunk off a Hennessy at a party. The Will Smith story, that man is crazy, y'all. The violinist is batshit crazy, but Will Smith has had little fires everywhere for a long time. I think a lot of that energy comes from his wife. A lot of energy in their orbit, I believe it generates some Jada. She's the portal for a lot of that energy. But that man that's talking about Will Smith is batshit crazy. He needs to be countersued, and Will Smith needs to ask for legal fees. Some of these people, they need to be countersued, and legal fees need to be sought. They'll go somewhere and sit down somewhere. Stop playing with people. Hey, Miss Lisa, I hope you're feeling good today. Yeah, I sure did believe Richard Youngblood, Dwayne Youngblood. You can say somebody's a despicable person. You can say Dwayne Youngblood ain't shit. He's a despicable human being. You can say that. He's reprehensible. But you can also say, you know what, I believe what he said about that other situation. Two things can be true at the same time. You do know that, right? Oh, okay. And saying that does not mean that you are siding with a pedophile or a sex offender. Saying that means that you're able to compartmentalize thoughts. I can say that you're a nasty, reprehensible person, but I can also say I believe what you said about TD Jakes. A lot of this stuff was so stupid when people were saying it, but they used that as an excuse, as a cover to propagate their talking points. We knew damn well Tyrone Blackburn was not going nowhere with no damn $6 million shakedown like an episode of the damn Sopranos. Most of us damn knew that. Was it a little too high with Tyrone? Yeah, it was on the high end. But we knew damn well it wasn't no damn shakedown and no extortion. We knew that is Tyrone a little problematic around the edges? Ariel Mitchell, Tony Busby, they're a little rough around the edges. Yeah. The truth is the truth. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We just gotta be mindful. We gotta be mindful to take each case on a case-by-case basis, whether it's Will Smith, whether it's Donnie McClurkin, whoever it is. We're gonna take each case on a case-by-case basis. That's what we have to do. Period. Full stop. You know? I don't know. You know, we will see. We will see where this case goes with, you know, whether it goes to trial. You know, there's going to be discovery. There's all kinds of things. You know, there's a whole stage to this, you know, that we're going to be experiencing. It may not even get to the part where it goes anywhere. You know, sometimes cases are settled out of court through mediation, and so the statute in which Mr. Carletto filed this under is it leans towards victims, not the accused. Yeah. That statute out of New York leans towards victims. Ask Cassie. Ask the countless people that have used it. It's a statute that some people are questioning. Should it be repealed? You know, should it be looked at by a civilian panel or somebody? Because a lot of people find out years later that, you know, years later that somebody's after you now legally. You know, and in a situation, otherwise the statute of limitations would have already run out. I don't want Donnie McClurkin to harm himself. I don't know. I don't know if he's on that type of energy, sis. I don't know. But he don't know what this man has. What I learned is that people forget what they say. People tend to forget what they've sent people. When it's 20 years and hell, sometimes, you know, if you're a busy person, it can be 3 years and you forget, you know. A lot of these folks, hey, Antonio, a lot of these folks tend to forget what they say, what they sent. And so this happened in 2023. Donnie is 66. Will he remember every detail? Do he have a memory like me? I don't know. Hell, I can remember what I had for lunch in 1986, but will Donnie be able to remember all that? You know, is the man's case problematic on certain aspects of it? Yes, very problematic. Some of that stuff he put in that lawsuit, I would have put in there. All that, I went up there one more time. Okay. There was another scenario. I went up there one more time. I would have did that. Sir, come on. Sir, come on. And then, okay. And then there was another scenario. I went up there one more time. Did you? If you got a mind that run like mine, you can forget what you said yesterday. Child, listen. I don't know why God gave me this memory I got. That's why my family, they have a problem with me. I tell you what you said and how you said it. I can tell you what you had on the day you said it. That's why they don't like me. That's why none of them folks over there, they always, oh, here he come. I can tell you exactly what you said, when you said it, what day of the week it was, what kind of car you were driving, what the hit TV show that was on the air at the time. Hey, Goldie, hey, baby. All right, don't get in no trouble. Chef Don, I don't know. I don't know what to tell Donnie. I don't know what to tell Donnie. These girls, they don't want to get clear. They don't want to get clear with themselves. They want to run and play with all this dogma and these theatrics. And your day, I always say your day is coming. What is there? I don't give a damn what they are. They are allegations. But I keep telling all these girls, Tyler Perry included, girls, your days are coming. Y'all are out here doing way too much. Way too much. It's something about people, I don't know. I don't know what is people with money, or whether it's people that have money and have unhealed trauma. Like, it's like they just go damn, like they just forget about every damn thing. How you're perfect for an affidavit or a witness. You be perfect. I'm not perfect for nothing. I ain't got to do that shit. How you be perfect for an affidavit or a witness stand. Shit, I'm not going up there. I don't give a damn how good my memory is. Oh, hell no. I'm not going up there get on no damn witness stand with Donnie McKirky. I'm going to say like they said about one of my relatives over at the church in San Jose. If I get up there, they're going to lock Donnie's ass up. If I get up there and get on the witness stand, they're going to take him away into their white van. So I better not get up there and testify and say nothing if I get up there. Because I'm going to say the man was running around selling books. The man was running around selling books and going from pulpit to pulpit talking about deliverance. And this man is running around here saying that he's bumping into him and putting the meat in him, allegedly. His ass needs to be locked up for spiritual malpractice, allegedly. If I get up there, they're going to lock his ass up. They're going to put his ass in the back of the paddy wagon because you're injuring people. While you're still out here, you injuring people, LGBTQ people, while you still around here sucking dick and getting fucked. I done got triggered, y'all. Let me get up out of here. All right. Let me go. I got to go. Let me get up out of here. Behind my ears and got a little warm. Because I done seen these LGBTQ people that have taken their lives and jumped off buildings and turned the gas on in their house and closed all the windows. We'd have heard all kind of stories. Hang themselves because of this, because of the hatred that comes out of these pulpits like Patrick Wooden. And you sit there playing games and then you get on the show and then contradict yourself. You don't know what the hell you want. You know what it is? Your mind is fucked up. That's what's wrong with you, Donnie. Your mind is fucked up. And religiosity and all that stuff will do it to you. You don't know what the fuck you want. Your mind is chewed up. And I've seen the black church do that to people. I remember the late, great Sean Pace. Watching her in her last days with that Bible, sitting over there just looking in the camera and looking just like, what? I'm like, what happened to Sean? That Bible and all that dogma just had chewed her mind up. I was looking at Sean, I'm like, oh, Sean, what happened to my girl? She'd be over there talking about, don't take the COVID shot. The Lord told me, don't take it. I'm like, man, what happened to Sean? Man, it's triggering because we done lost too many people due to this damn theology and all this damn whack job dogma. And you sit up here playing and going around pulpit to pulpit, playing with people. These are real people we're talking about. We know the church don't give a damn about them, but these are real human beings. It was sad to see Sean in them last days like that, with that little bandana rag on her head and stuff. I'm like, damn. She had said something one time, and then I think somebody called her and she had to take it out. I forgot what it was, y'all. She had read the Church of God in Christ. She read the Church of God. Sean had laid the Church of God in Christ out, and I think maybe June or somebody called her. And then she wound up taking it. I think she took that video down. But she told the truth. On that video, she told the truth. It's like Stephen King tried to warn us in the book and movie Carrie. I've seen Carrie. Now, what happened? What you talking about, Cheryl? I've seen Carrie. How loose are we talking, Cheryl? Yeah, it's the pathology of religious dogma. I just don't know what to say. It gets to a point where you say, "Honey, listen, we're gonna let it play out in the courts, and may the best man win." We're gonna let it play out in the courts, Donnie. Now you sitting over there, you probably over there in that bed, looking at the damn wall, accepting calls from everybody because they all probably calling you, telling, "Ooh, Donnie, you okay? Ooh, Donnie, what happened?" You probably over there sitting in that bed with some underwear on and a white beater. shook, because you don't know what the hell gonna happen. Y'all, the gag in this case is settled out of court. You a gag in this case is settled out of court. Remember, Eddie Long was up there talking about he had 5 stones and he hadn't used one of them yet. And that Monday, breaking news from CNN, Eddie Long Newberg settled the case for the keep settles. Same thing with T.D. Jakes. Breaking news. T.D. Jakes of the Potter's House has dismissed his lawsuit against Dwayne Youngblood. Oh, he has? Oh, it's been dismissed. Gotcha. I had just saw him the other day talking about Happy New Year's or New Year's Eve or something. I had just said, I said, he don't look well. But then he said that he haven't received the suit yet. He haven't received. Don't worry about it. It's coming, Donnie. You'll get service. They can serve your attorney. You'll get it. He said in that statement today that he haven't received the lawsuit. Don't worry, girl. It's coming. Yeah, you'll be getting that soon. You said it, not me. You said it. I had a sprinkling of both men and women, but you didn't give us a timeline. See, that's why I always say about you girls. Y'all tell these testimonies and you don't give no years. And if you do say something, you skip over, well, that was in 2003. And then so in 2019, wait a minute, hold up, girl. How do you go from 2003 to 2019? A lot happened in the middle in 16 years. They don't want to tell you. They didn't give you no dates. He said it. You said that. I've had a sprinkling of both men and women. When? Before you got delivered? Before you got saved? After? Actively? Do you have a timeline, girl? Tell us while you were at convocation, before convocation. Donnie, baby, listen. What I do know, we do know about Jussie Smollett. We do know about Tawana Brawley, the Duke lacrosse players. We know about them stories. But what I do know at 49 years of age is that these new girls, honey, they don't really go out here and jump out of windows. These new girls. Yeah, they ain't gonna really. Derek Dixon, the high yellow Mexican man, and all these girls, they ain't really just jumping. They ain't doing, leaps off of buildings, to the ground. Yeah, these girls, they calculate this stuff and put this stuff together. You got to give it to the new girls. They don't just jump out of windows, honey, head first. So if they didn't sue your ass, they plan on going all the way. They want to run on and see what the end is. If they suing your ass, they got something. They got an ace. If they ain't got an ace, they gotta have an ace. They may have a king. One thing about spades is, honey, if everybody ran out of aces, honey, that king is just as powerful as the ace. Any spades players here, you may be out of aces. The ace has been run through the board. But if you got a king, that's just like a damn ace. I tell everybody to go watch a movie called Doubt with Meryl Streep. Go watch it today. I may pop it in today. It's called Doubt with Meryl Streep. Now, at the end of the movie, Meryl Streep says she has so much doubt. She did say that. But if you ever watch that movie, Doubt, every time you watch it, you learn something new. Every time you watch it, you get something new out of it. Viola Davis got an Academy Award nomination for a 6-minute monologue. She was only in the movie for 6 minutes. She got an Oscar nomination for it. Meryl Streep said she told the other nun, she said, she basically said, I told him I called the other church. She said, I never called the other church. Well, they call them parishes. She said, I told him I called the other parish. Some of y'all remember that scene. They said it was a play, Bees on Mars. I wish I could have saw it when it was out. Doubt, Meryl Streep, Amy Adams, Viola Davis. Check it out at your leisure. But I will say at the end, she started crying. She said, I have so much doubt. Don't worry about it, girl. You went with your gut, honey. You went with your gut, Meryl. Don't worry about it. It's in God's hands now. He's in a better place. At the end of the movie, she did say, I have so much doubt. Now, honey, you trusted your gut. Just go with your damn gut. It's never led me wrong, Meryl. One of the lawyers representing the victims on his YouTube, she said the case broke her. Oh, see, I didn't know it was based on a real case, Bees. I had no idea. Well, Carlton Pearson, you said before you left here what was coming. And you were very, very prophetic, brother. Yes, you were. You said it, all this was going to break loose. And it happened just the way you said it was going to happen. Yeah, Primal Fear is good. That's what Richard Gere. Another one is on with that man, Edward Norton. Oh, what is that called? Was it Primal Fear with Edward Norton? Oh, my God. What is it called? Spotlight is good, too. What was the movie with Edward Norton called? I want to say that was Primal Fear, but I don't know. Carlton Pearson said it. Said, honey, listen, revelation is coming. Exposure is coming. And there's nothing anybody can do to stop it. Nothing. Okay, Tasqua. I think my work here is complete. I got to start working. I've been busy this morning doing some cleaning, arranging, organizing, kind of getting everything together for this move. I'm doing a move on the 28th of this month. It's a lot, child. What have I been off, y'all? But I gotta get ready for this move. I had these big storage containers. But 4 of them didn't make it through the trip unscathed, so I still have 2 left. So I gotta buy some more. And so we don't have to wrap stuff. We don't have to pack stuff. We can just put it in containers. Yeah. We don't have to wrap stuff. We don't have to do all that, y'all. We can just, we ain't got to tape up boxes, nothing like that, because we're just moving from one side of the building to another side of the building. Yeah. I'm moving this month too. Are you? What day you're moving? What day are you moving, sis? I'm thinking about, I think I'll probably be able to save money. I was talking to Samara about this. I think I'm just going to get me like 3 TaskRabbit or Angie's List movers instead of getting the movie company, because the movie company is going to be, I was talking with Samara about it. It's going to be like, they load up the truck just to take the truck like right here, make a left. So I'll probably just get like maybe 3 or 4 TaskRabbit movers, and I'll probably be able to save a lot more like that. How many moving days do you have? I told someone I could do it. Let's see, the 28th. I said I should be done by the 31st. The 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Yeah, I should be done. It looks like a lot of stuff, but you know, once we get the big stuff moved, we can kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna do like 4 days. You haven't missed me, Janice. I've been here for about an hour, but you haven't missed me. Ty, you laughed at me, but you're basically moving everything yourself. What do you mean by that? Well, I don't know what you mean by that. You're basically moving everything yourself. Is that the man back again? I can't take more. I'm already lightheaded. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh, I'm already lightheaded from that first gas. I can't take no more gas. These are the cleanest people over here. You can eat off the ground over here. I know, sis. I was talking to Steph, and she said you're basically moving everything yourself. I don't know what she means. I'm basically moving. I ain't moving nothing. Remember, I said I would do it myself. Okay, Steph. I don't. I don't understand what you saying, Stephanie. I don't. You laugh, but you're basically moving everything yourself. Remember, I said I would do it myself. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. How the YouTube streets been, y'all? Because I haven't been on. This is my first time coming on. Are the YouTube streets quiet? Everything okay? I don't really be checking in. I don't really be checking into too many of these girls no more, honey. I don't know what they doing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Whew, okay. Got the windows closed and I got my front door open, but I can see right through. Okay, let me catch my breath. All right. Thank y'all for being patient. Tyesse finicky. I don't know. I just like doing stuff myself. I don't like, I like doing it myself, or I'll just get some other people to help. That's all. It ain't no hard feeling. Oh my God. I don't know why y'all feel that way. I just, I like doing things a certain way. I just stop Tyesse. Okay, so I got my front door open, y'all, to let the draft through. Okay. He didn't see fit to let anything be. So I thank God for all that he's done for me. It's how we understand. Yeah, I just kind of like, I think it's an Aquarian. I think it's an Aquarian thing. I think that's an Aquarian thing, you guys. Super independent. But yeah, I'll get everything moved. I'll get everything situated. I'll get everything squared away. I think it'd be easier just to take it this way and then take it outside and make a L. One, bam, bam. I think it'll be easier that way than to take it through here, take it through the parking garage, and then I think it'd be easy to go this way and then that way. To me, yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off my birthday trip. I don't. It's too much going on right now, baby. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull that off. I don't know, man. Because I was supposed to leave on the 31st to go to LA for my birthday. But I may have to spend it here. I may have to spend my birthday here. I told some of my friends I'm coming. I told Diamond yesterday it was her birthday. I told her I'm coming, and I don't know. I don't know if I can pull all of it off, honey. Anything is possible, but we need to walk it. Yeah, I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it right now. In a few minutes, I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it and see which route is best. And we only got one thing. I think just the couch and the armoire or the chest of drawers. Yeah, that armoire is the heaviest thing here. Everything else is, yeah. Because I'm thinking about buying a new bed. I don't know. I'm thinking about buying a new bed. I don't know yet. The couch and the armoire are the heaviest things. And this desk is kind of large, but it's light. It can be, But this desk is larger than I thought it was going to be. This desk is huge. Get one of those limo wagons off of, it was a large jump. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need some flatbed dollies. We have our own dolly right here. We have our own dollies right here. I'd rather do it myself, but my age is catching. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Because we got our dolly right here. I'm gonna see if I can take that chest of drawer myself. I want to see if I can do that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I believe I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can do it. If I can do that chest of drawer myself, anything is possible. It's the heaviest thing here. My clothes I can take myself. That could be like a day project. Just take a little bit here, a little bit. All my clothes, all of my bags and stuff, I can do that myself. I'm very particular. That's the word. I'm very particular, and I just don't like people around. I just don't like people in the way. I don't like people around. Girl, move, assert, get back, just move out the way. I think that's what it is. I'm very particular. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. If you don't know, we're moving back to Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday for Patreon is very close together. So I'm going to use Thursday as my day off. And mostly our music shows are always on Saturday. So we're going to move our Thursday night Patreon back to Saturday nights where it really was always more feasible. I just prefer Saturdays off because I could go to the movie if there was something out, right? So I'm going to use Thursdays as my day off, and Saturday will be our music show. Hey, Dr. Golden. Hey. Sarah hit me up about Power. Sarah just hit me up about Power. The last episode that she watched, episode 9. People are just catching up. We only have one more episode left, we only have one more episode left, and that's the season finale. I'm telling y'all, the streets are rough. Sarah just hit me up. She was like, Tyesse, what did I just watch? I said, I know, sis. Them Chicago streets is rough. That's all I can say. I'm excited for the last episode too. Will Tommy make it? Will he be alive? I mean, everybody shook up. But see, I come from that world, y'all. I really, something can shock me, but it don't shake me. See, I'm not a YouTube. I'm not YouTube. I'm not these girls on YouTube with all this stuff they got going on YouTube. This was a different world for me. It was a different world for me. All these people on YouTube cutting up and doing anything. One thing I learned about YouTube, one of the key things I learned about YouTube, the longer you're here, there is a delusion that comes along with the longer you're here. So if you've been here for 10 years or more, it kind of like causes you to have some sort of insulation in your mind. You don't perceive danger, legal danger. You don't perceive a lot of things and people in the chat be gassing content creators up when shit break loose, when shit mess up. Them same people are usually not able to do much for you, So I'm glad that I did come later on, and I was on Facebook, so I started on Facebook. My roots are not YouTube, right? So I didn't have an understanding of social media and following before I got here. But these girls on YouTube, they just do not understand quite a bit. They don't. And I can tell who's from the streets and who's lived the street life and who understands street culture, because there are so many things from the streets that you should use parallel with your YouTube experience. I'm probably talking over so many people here, probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Some of y'all probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. People just don't get it. They don't understand. Well, the streets raised, the streets didn't raise me. My mama raised me. My mother passed away when I was 19. So my mother successfully raised me to the age of independence. The streets didn't raise me. What the streets gave me was an understanding of things in life and how life works. Some of y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and it's okay. It's all right. But you will never see me. You will never see Tyesse on these YouTube streets being a crash test dummy ever. You will never see me jumping off of a building with no parachute ever, if I can help myself. I'm just saying. You could be from the you could have experienced the streets. Don't necessarily mean that you were street knowledgeable. I grew up in the mean streets of 628 North. Yeah. I understand that experience, child. Some things I see people doing on YouTube, child, listen, it ain't even that serious. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. For what? What are you gonna get? What you gonna get from it? What you gonna get? YouTube praise. YouTube praise, child. Listen, baby, listen. Because when it's all said and done, the level of that fuck around and find out is gonna supersede anything you would have got from it. Honey, the crash out is crazy out of these YouTube streets. But you have to let people do their thing and be who they are, and let them do what they want to do. Let them live. Let them live, honey. Because when they fuck around and find out, come back like a boomerang kapow. Then you'll see the softer side of the seers. Then you'll see who really is a bad bitch. Yeah, 7, I tell you, I just be sitting back looking like, damn. I'm an old spirited country boy, but I sympathize. Yeah, I do too. I sympathize too. I sympathize. I empathize. I just believe God. But for me in my house, me and the official Tyesse Report, all 2026, we're going to sit back and see what the damn wall look like. That's what we're going to do. Is there anything going on with this damn madman in Washington? I'm trying to think. Did he do anything? You know, it's always something. All you gotta do is just check the headlines. Oh, thank y'all for these cash donations. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name. EUSI? Isu? I can't pronounce it, baby. You sent $20.26 to Funnel Way. Thank you for $20. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me say thank you to a few people. Hey, Ty, Housemaid is a great movie to see. Housemaid, I'll check it out. Hold on. Tafana Wade, thank you so much. Linda McGuire. My spirit said 1077 today. Well, Linda, I'm going to follow your spirit. Linda said her spirit told her 1077. Everybody, if you want to support the platform today, you want to follow Linda's lead with 1077, we ask you to do it at this time. He told pregnant women not to take Tylenol and has an option about the vaccination with children. He's never been a pediatrician in his orange life. He is so sick. He is so debased, morally bankrupt. As Toni Morrison says, he's bereft. He's bereft. Hold on one second. Does anyone else get ticked off when work calls them away from the live? Oh wow. Yeah, I can only imagine, sis. But this is my work, so I can't relate. Oh, Donnie, poor Donnie. Donnie. Donnie, how did you feel when you come out the wilderness? Were you leaning? Donnie, how did you feel when you come out the wilderness? Hold on a second. I gotta check that out, Antonio. Isu Hill. I think it's Isu. EUC. EUC? Okay, maybe it's EUC. Sometimes people be sending stuff, they're not even in the chat, y'all, so I don't know. I got to taste for some ice cream from that place Larry turned me on to. I got to taste for some ice cream. Let me order it right now. I got some taste buds set up for that ice cream, y'all. What is it called? I think it's called Handles. Ooh, that's some good ice cream. It's like they whip it with butter. I never get a moment's. Oh yeah, over here, Samara. Since you stay busy, I guess I'll watch Jamal and that woman on Tamron Hall first, and then I'll check out some other stuff. Ooh, look at this, y'all. They got a full scoop sampler. Ooh, the devil is so busy. Look, this is a place Larry turned me on to. Look. They got a full scoop sampler. Look at that. Oh my God. I think I better get that again. I ordered this on December 8th. I'm gonna get the full scoop sampler again. Banana cream pie, black cherry. Okay, we got black cherry, banana cream pie, Ooh, caramel pretzel crunch. No, that sounds disgusting. Cheesecake with Oreo. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, we tried that. And then let me get some old fashioned butter pecan. Do they have butter pecan? Do they have chunky cherry? I don't see butter pecan. Mm-hmm. I don't see Rosin Robinson. I think she's don't do it, Ty. Yes, I am. I don't see Rosin. My blood sugar is well controlled. I don't see Rosin Robin because she what's gonna call it? She blocked. I don't see her. So y'all see Rosin Robinson. I don't see her. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got that. But that's not gonna be enough to get it delivered. Maybe I better get an ice cream sandwich for later. Let me get an ice cream sandwich here. No, I don't want an ice cream sandwich. I'm old school Arkansas. And yeah, we remember. I know who you are. You got mad and told the Thai squad, off and on. That we remember when they was trying to tell you about that your African prince. We know who you are. You tried to you told the Thai squad off and all that. Yeah, we remember, baby. They was just trying to help you and tell you about that African man that you have been sending money to. That's all they were trying to do. Mm-hmm. And you got mad. Okay. Yeah, we remember. We remember you. We remember you, baby. They were just trying to tell you about that man, and you got upset. Remember? They were trying to tell you the African prince that you was communicate with probably wasn't an African prince. But I see you now. I see you now, Rosin Robinson. Oh, okay. I'm that auntie. Yeah, we remember you, baby. We remember you. What's your favorite ice cream? Put it in the chat. Yeah, we remember you, sweetheart. We remember you. You like that other lady told the Thai squad to kiss her ass and wonder why she can't come back over here. No, you're not coming back over here, lady. I got time for that mess. Hmm. Wait a minute, Larry just sent me something. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what Larry just sent me. Larry, I hope it's not about Donnie. Let me see if this is Larry sent me. Larry, I hope it ain't about Donnie. Wait a minute, what is this? Trump officials told lawmakers that Maduro and his wife hit their heads as they attempted to flee U.S. forces. They tried to escape? Is that what you're saying? Trump officials told lawmakers that Maduro and his wife hit their heads as they attempted to flee U.S. forces. Oh, maybe during the initial. Oh, when they was trying to arrest them. That is crazy. That is absolutely bananas. Only America's kidnapping, heads of states, y'all. They abuse them by lying. Oh my God, Larry, no, look at this. Oh my God. Look. Oh, they beat them up. They beat them up. That's what they did. They beat them people up. It's okay. America, you're going to get what's coming to you. Trust and believe your day is coming too. Just like Donnie, Tyler, and the rest of these folks. Your day is coming. Stand still until his will is clear. Mm-hmm. Oreo or mint chocolate chip. Yeah. Yeah, somebody punched that lady in her face. You know, her face looked like damn Loretta face over there when Loretta got popped in the face. Yeah, that's what I guess I'll watch. I guess I'll watch on Jamal and that lady on Tamron Hall, see what they talking about today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what they talking about. Is that we're in trouble for hitting these people while in custody? Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real, Michelle. Yeah, they that's how what's her name? Face looked at Loretta when that big old sumo wrestler looking lady popped her in the face. Man, it's crazy out here on these streets. Would you like a waffle cone? No, I don't want no damn waffle cone. Just put it in a box and send it to me. I don't want no damn waffle cone. Just throw it in a bag and throw it in the back seat and pull off. Yeah. It's actually, do you want something extra? No damn waffle cone. Okay, wait a minute. There you go. Okay. The gasoline from the landscape has got my head like, damn. I got to go outside and oh, that's you? Oh, that's you, Baleka? Okay. Tyler touched me too. Lawsuit and pending. Child. Poor Tyler. Tyler just, he never healed. He never healed from his daddy beating on him and stuff. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Tyler just want to feel good like Halle Berry. 152 likes. Can we get the likes up a little bit, please, y'all? I don't know what happened today. We were on slightly earlier, but we got Church Road News tonight at 9:30. I'm going to do 9:30. Hell, Tyler Perry, everybody's saying you touching on them, Tyler. Every damn body. It's one around there talking about you touching on people and stuff. I'm trying to see. Whew, tonight is Church World News. I know I got one story I got to do, but I'm trying to see. We need 2 more stories, and I'm sick of Jamal Bryan and Carrie. But I got to talk about what's his name though. I got to talk about him, anyways. Okay. So we'll figure all this out, y'all. Church World News will be at 9:30. Are we going to do 9 or 9:30? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, Tyler Perry, that's all. He just want to feel good. He just like these high yellow, light-skinned model men. Tyler Perry just want to feel good. That's what he told the men's over there. I want to feel good. It wouldn't shock me if Tyler and Christian Keys at one point did something one time. I know because he's so homophobic, Christian Keys. I know y'all say I don't. It wouldn't shock me if in the early days something broke loose. Mm-hmm. I will due to me being in the dream realm. Yeah, sis. Yeah, I know you'll be over there with the ancestors. Don't go behind that second veil, though, Michelle. I know you'll be with the ancestors while we're live tonight. But don't go behind that second veil. That second veil, you stay over there. You know. Mm-hmm. We don't want you to go too far behind that light back over there. I believe it too. Because he's too damn disgruntled with Tyler Perry. You're too damn disgruntled, sir. What the hell is wrong with you? I cannot wait for this episode to. I want the episode to be tonight, y'all. I want the episode of Force to be tonight. So we can just get this over with. We'll know, did Tommy get killed? Did Tommy die? What happened? Yeah, shake yourself loose like Vicky Winan said. I just want to know. I just want to know what happened to Tommy. Does Tommy make it out alive? Will there be a spinoff for Tommy? Is Tommy going to another city or is he going down there to be maggot food? Only time will tell. New City Cemetery. You know, that's all we want to know. Did you see what Christian said on his live about him? No, I didn't. What happened, Jenny D? What did he say? Oh my God, no, what happened? You must don't watch me every day, Jenny D. Or you may not be in Patreon, because we talked about it in Patreon. Yeah, we talked about it in Patreon. Is the video still in Patreon? Let me change brands really quickly, because we talked about it in Patreon. Let me see something. The video's still up in Patreon. Okay.
Season 3 is when all the Queens men got weird and dudes start getting raped with dildos and all that weird shit. I'm not mad about not being there no more. Because, I mean, the studio tried to steal my Created by Credit. So, like, they posted, even this week, you know, end of the year, la-da-da-da-da, and you post my show like that's y'all show. It's you putting the show out there, but you're also the same studio, Tyler Perry Studios, that removed my Created by Credit, and I had to call the union to have them make you force TPS to put it back on there. So I'm not sad that my show isn't there anymore. After season 5, it won't be there anymore. I won't have to deal with that shady, corny kind of leadership over there that would dare. Why try to? You got 16, 17 shows. I got one. Let me have credit. My contract says I get credit. Why your corny ass trying to steal my credit? Because you can't write like me.
I laid him out in Patreon last night, y'all. I can't redo it again. I was under the anointing last night. I was under a high anointing last night in Patreon. Sir, you know, I don't know if you noticed or not, but like I said in Patreon last night, there are producers, directors, studio heads that are watching you. They're watching you right now. All the Queen's Men is not Downton Abbey or a show like that. It's not a Ryan Murphy show. Like it's not a hot commodity. You know, it's not one of those shows where there's going to be a bidding war from the networks. You look, every time you go live, you look bitter and disgruntled. You know? That was computer generated, Mama Janice. That was computer generated. That's not real. That's not real. For our senior ministry, sometimes we have pictures that are not actually real. They're AI generated. Hey, Lindy. Yeah, I think y'all was over there bumping, well, not pocketbooks. I think y'all was over there sword fighting because you just so bitter. Take your little show, take that raggedy ass show that's highly entertaining, take that show and go on your way. Like, damn, why are you announcing every detail about your departure? You acting like we could tell the difference between you and Tyler's writing. It don't matter who write for it. Hell, it could be one of who was that? Who wrote for what was that man's name? It could be David Kelly writing that damn show. With them horrible actors, we wouldn't know the difference. It doesn't matter who's writing for it, it's the actors bringing the damn writing to life. I'm just saying, y'all. Take your show, sir, and go on down the highway. Nobody gives a damn about this damn show with all these damn escorts and scripters from Atlanta that most of the people see anyways in their private homes. Thank you, Mama Lisa, for 1077. Everybody that wants to give 1077, that is the limit to give today. Over this, I believe something happened between him and Tyler. And now I believe he didn't get no damn settlement. Now I believe he didn't get no settlement. Well, because you're doing a little too much. If you would have got an envelope, you'd have been much more quieter. Now I believe you did not get no envelope, mama. You did all that over there on that live, and Tyler Perry probably said, I ain't giving you an envelope. He ain't even said my name. Let them think who they think it is. Yeah, 1077 is the number to give today for all those that are donating. For this show, we need $23 more. For this show, we need $23. We need $11.50 from 2 people. For this show, we need $23 to close out our day. Let me see how close my ice cream is. I want to get in the bed and fluff up my pillows like Bernadine after her husband left. I want to be in the bed like Bernadine and waiting to exhale, watching Tamron Hall with Jamal Bryant and a lady. Oh, they 9 minutes away. Did you like the show or did you watch it? Did I like what show? Did you like the show or did you watch it? Okay, what show? He was a play toy. Yeah, he's always whining. He's always complaining, y'all. All my new followers on Instagram. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over here. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't put the thing up. I'm sorry. I gotta go back to my other brand. Wait a minute. I gotta close this out. Okay, there we go. Okay. Larry said show wasn't good till Tyler took over. Okay. What time Tam coming on? Tam is already available on. It's already available on YouTube, Travis. You don't have to go look for it. It's Jamal and Carrie are already on YouTube. Queen's Men. Oh, I love the show. The show is highly entertaining. It's just you don't watch that show for writing. You watch that show to be entertained. I don't watch that show for even, great directing. Yeah, you can watch if you don't have a DVR or if you haven't recorded it, you can go to Tamron Hall YouTube and it should be up. Yeah. Thank you, Clifford Fuller, for 1077. I guess we only need one more. We need $12 more, and we're done. Your Uber is on a bicycle. Oh, child! No wonder it's gonna take so long. No wonder he's still at 8 minutes away. He's on a bicycle, y'all. The Uber man is on a bicycle with my damn ice cream. I hope I don't have milkshakes by the time he get here. I loved it because it was something new. I just couldn't deal with all the naked men. Thank y'all so much for. I love the show. The show was great. I love the show. It was a great show. If it gets picked up somewhere else, we will see how it goes. They're there for show. That's my cue. What's your Wait, Jamal? Listen, there are some people that are saying there are some people. Man is on a bicycle with my ice cream, y'all. I bet you one thing, it better be frozen when he get here. It's gonna be smoke in the city. But sometimes they say bicycle and it be a motorbike. Usually it's a motorbike. Oh, you are okay. I bet my ice cream better be frozen. It better be standing when it gets here. Oh, Jesus, Larry, you can't keep sending all this stuff. Wait a minute, Larry. Warning, disturbing video. I can't look at it. I don't want to see it. Oh, I don't think I should see it. She was driving away. She was driving away. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. They say was it ice? I think it was ice. Ice. I think it was ice that then blew somebody away. Times, but yeah, ice and shot somebody. It was ice. Okay, it was ice. Crystal, check your Crystal, check your what's gonna do for me. Crystal Marshall, are you still here? Hold on. I think let me see if Crystal's still here. Thank you, Janice Marie, for $12. We got our need. Is Crystal Marshall? Is Stephanie still here? Crystal or Stephanie, are you here? Just send Sean to the ER and your residents are relentless. Just send Sean to the ER. What's going on with Sean? Just send Sean to what happened? Let's see, is Crystal Marshall or Stephanie here? You hear? Okay, so check your message. I better not have no milkshakes when this man get here. What ASAP? What? What happened to Sean? Oh my God. I hope Sean is okay. Sean is one of my favorites around here. Yeah, ICE man, they you know, and being that we don't have a functioning FBI, thank you, Travis, for your seed. Because we don't have a functioning FBI or Department of Justice that is going to be looking out for people. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's absolutely crazy. I'm just praying for everybody involved. Praying for the people over there. Just unfortunate. It's sad because it didn't have to be like this. No, yeah, you can't make this stuff up. They keep hurting. Yeah, and there's not going to be any accountability because you know that's what they want. He wants people to be out here unaliving people and stuff like that. That's what he wants. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay online, y'all. Till I go get my ice cream. The dumpster hitch went into his leg and ankle. Oh my God, no! The dumpster hitch went into his leg and ankle. Oh my God, I hope he's okay. He's gonna have to get a tetanus shot. He's gonna have to get a tetanus shot, sis. Oh my goodness, Sean. Man, I hate that for my boy Sean. Into his leg and ankle. Did he drive himself? Did he get the ambulance? Did somebody transport him, sis? Man. Well, the people voted, y'all. That's what they wanted. They wanted a man. That's what they wanted. Oh, my ice cream arrived, y'all. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, let me tell them I'm coming. My ice cream is here. Okay, wait a minute. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the ice cream so we can see it together. I'm coming. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm coming. Y'all wait around so we can see this ice cream is still standing. This is a place Larry hit me to. All right. I'll be right back, y'all. Listen to the music until I get back. I'll be right back. Encourage yourself. Sometimes I've had to encourage myself on YouTube. Sometimes I've had to encourage myself. Okay. It's still standing. Look at it. It's still standing. I'm going to put this in the freezer, Tyesse. Okay. I can get this a Samara because I can't eat all this. I have to fulfill their requirement because you have to order $15. But I don't need this. I'll probably get this a Samara. Okay. Tyesse, I'm going to go and watch Jamal Bryant and this woman, honey. It's available on YouTube if you don't have a DVR. He was on a motorbike like I figured because I said I know he not on no damn bicycle. I know he not on no Pee Wee Herman bicycle. You got to encourage yourself, Travis, because there's victory in the test. We'll be live tonight, y'all, with our all-new episode of Church Road News. We got one story that y'all. We'll talk about it tonight. Okay, we'll talk about it tonight. I may be in rare form tonight, y'all. Pray for me. Keep me lifted. Make sure to let everybody know that we are live tonight with an all-new episode of Church Road News. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you tonight. I'm gonna do a cold exit right now, y'all. Everybody that gave, thank you so much as well. Everybody that gave. Let me say this about people before I go. I'm going to do this as my commentary. Let me say this, Tyesse, new followers and friends. I'm going to do a little commentary and then I'm going to give up the rostrum, okay? Okay. I have cultivated a very, very, very beautiful community here at the official Tyesse Report. A community of people that are like-minded, that are loving, that are focused, that are corporate, that are spiritual, prophetic, everything you can think of, it is here in this community. I've worked very hard from the ground up. I've been through many trials and tribulations. I've been talked about. I've been lied on, all of that stuff. My testimony is well documented here on the YouTube streets, right? And most of what has happened over the years is based and rooted in people being jealous, but moreover than not, a lot of people that I have problems with, if I have problems with, they have a problem with the fact that I see them. They'll say they see me, but no, you don't see me, I see you. That's the problem. But all that being said, I just want to say this to people that, you know, that may have left the fold, may have went away and come back, you know. Like sometimes when you come back into the chat, when you come back into the fold, check yourself and check how you come back into this fold. Because our memories here are long and they are thorough. Don't just come back in here like you're jumping rope and just jump back in like you're doing hopscotch. Check yourself at the door, you know. Say something, you know, clarify some things, email the host, you know. Don't just come back over here like, you know, don't do that. Anybody that's watching and you may be thinking about, you know, maybe I need to come back or maybe I want to try to come back. You know, ease your way in over here. Don't come back in over. We say it all the time. Don't come in this chat hot like that. Not when you left on bad terms. Not when I've been seeing you in other people's chats, cheering people on that are ops or adversarial to this platform. Don't come over here with that energy. Come in, humble yourself, sit down for a few minutes. It's not like that over here. You just can't just come back over here and be like, oh, hey, girl, what's the tea? Because everybody in the chat gonna be like, hey, girl, what's the tea? Not when we didn't seen you, girl. We didn't seen these folks in chats where people are dragging, talking about me, the Ty Squad. Now, no, don't come over here like that. That's irritating to me. It is. It's fake and it's phony. Like, don't do that. If you do, hit me up first and send me an email. And be like, hey, Tyesse, I just want to let you say, I just want to let you know that I didn't like the way things ended with us, or I don't like the way things went down. There was a lot of misunderstandings. And so I just want to just clarify some stuff. And I want to come back to the chat. Chris Galarza, he hit me up like that and told me that. Said, Tyesse, you know, there was a lot going on and I can see how things, and he hit me up, and I respected that. Don't just come over here just acting like you, like it's like old times. Don't do that. Don't do that over here, baby. We don't play like that. We don't forget. Now, we're not going to be bitter or angry towards nobody, but we're not going to also play these games either. Don't come over here with that energy, girl, or sir, or ma'am, or whoever you are. Like we ain't seen you, like we don't know what you are about. All you got to do is reach out to somebody. Most things can be cleared up with an email or a DM. Most things. I like that lady, that Clarinda lady. We've already told security at the gate to call the police if you see her. There's some people that would never be invited over here ever again in life. Their pictures are up at the door like, you know, shoplifters at Walmart on that wall back there. On site, call the police, have her escorted off the premises. Cole Exit, I'll see y'all tonight. Have a great day. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the financial support, the likes, the shares. I appreciate it. I will see you tonight at our appointed time, 9 or 9:30, depending on when I get it done. Bye.